Oh, intercepted, picked off. How could you throw with that? Oh my
Oh,
god. Oh, never mind. That was a 2-point conversion. Damn it. He could have took it back for an extra two, I think, but nah, that's fine. Watching the dude, if I show this, will we get taken down by the YouTube for showing
No,
NFL?
they're not gonna
Oh,
say
sh-
shit. No.
damn. Well, welcome to episode 69, guys. How y'all doing?
Oh,
Oh.
finally! Holy fuck!
I forgot about that.
Yes, sir. We are the famous 6'9".
Can you guys hear the audio from the phone or no? Just checking.
A little bit.
A little
shit.
bit.
Okay, I'll lower it.
While we're on the topic of the NFL, Omar, what is the juiciest story?
Well,
No.
as of today, I mean, geez, what's today? October 11th, so I don't become dated. I guess this is like the initial reaction, right?
Yeah.
Well,
We're viewing this later. They probably know about it, but
I guess, I don't know. John Gruden just got fired from being the head coach for a bunch of comments he said, a bunch of emails and private emails. He said, I could say years ago, but the last one was like 2018. So I guess that's not really.
wait. So my question is, I think it's just from my perspective. So when you get to that level of football, obviously that's like the highest degree. Like it's the NFL, it's the World Stadium. So how come this dude is not saying he has to be, but where's the level of humbleness? What makes a guy just go off and go tick like that?
I mean, he was an employee of ESPN. He was a commentator during the time.
Oh.
Like the first one was 2011, and that was with the players lockout. So I can see where his head was, like calling the head of the NFLPA rubber lips. But that apparently that means like he's like that just means you lie a lot. You're a known liar. That's the thing. Like that's the
His lips are rubberish.
Oh, because he's speaking rubbish. Okay, I see.
I guess. Yeah. But
He kissed
yeah.
his lips and it tasted like rubber. Damn, no one come rubber lip.
But that's the other emails that came out today are probably the reason why he got fired. But I think even either way, I don't think he was gonna come back, even if they did keep him, because I think you just can't have that in the locker room. Like imagine every press conference is gonna ask the same questions. All the players are gonna be it's gonna be a distraction. So just like I guess just cut losses and then at least you don't have to pay him the rest of the $100 million contract, to be honest.
Get rid of that toxic, just like you said, that vibe that it's contagious. It spreads to the whole team.
Yeah. So now there's two routes. The players can either this season can either go to shit, which are probably going to happen. It's probably going to happen, probably. I mean, you can't recover from this. It's not just because like the emails, but it's also just like, well, we don't have a head coach anymore. Obviously, there's going to be the assistant head coach. The new head coach is the temporary head coach is the special teams coordinator. So I guess technically the the offensive coordinator and defense coordinator are still in the same spot. So technically they're still doing their job. They can still do what they do. And then, so the season can go to shit, or they can use this and make the playoffs and do something and prove that they're not a bunch of fucking losers like they have been the last 20 years. But I think it's going to be the other way, to be honest.
So you're saying you need to take this as a learning lesson.
Yeah, I would say it would be like, let's say, if I told you right now, Microsoft PSN just released that all those MW2 lobbies, Modern Warfare 2 lobbies and COD Black Ops lobbies, they recorded those and they're going to release them. How much of your heart would be beating right now?
No one is safe from that.
No one would everyone would fucking shit themselves.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing. But that's like social media. You get that shit like every day. Like it's common.
Well, I mean, like everything we post social media, it's like already archived.
Oh, guys, so we have a quick break.
Oh, I had my mom try the KFC chicken sandwich. She said it was pretty good.
I have the brand new one.
Yeah, she said it was pretty good.
We are back.
I actually have a food question. Remind me to ask you later. So
okay. What was the food question?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess change of topics. So the Raiders are probably not going to do great. We're back to being shit. It's actually pretty depressing considering the most Raider fans are a lot older, so they've seen them good. It'd be like it's like you guys have grown up with the Lakers all your life, so you've seen them play good.
Mm-hmm.
This is like growing up being a Kings fan and seeing them absolutely do nothing. Like in your lifespan, you've seen the Lakers reach the top, like reach, win, be successful.
Yeah.
My time has been spent just being complete fucking losers. And then so it's like a Kings fan, I would say.
Damn. Which kind of Kings? Los Angeles Kings or Sacramento Kings?
Sacramento Kings.
Los Angeles Kings aren't they good?
LA Kings from the hockey, yeah, they've won a championship before. Yeah.
Damn.
But my food question was, and I got this from buying the KFC chicken sandwich for my mom, is what do you think the next food trend's gonna be? Because we've seen like the recent, like this last 3 years have been like chicken sandwiches from every fast food restaurant or every other place, chicken tenders, chicken sandwiches. So I guess my question is, what do you guys think is gonna be like the next craze?
There's a time with Pokey when Pokey was on the increase. But the next one, dude, that's
If I'm being honest, I'm seeing a lot of places on like social media, like a bunch of food places, like they for some reason, like and this one guy I saw on TikTok, he proves a good point. There's no point in putting mac and cheese in literally everything. Because he says like it's just a waste of a topping and space. And he also said Americans like to eat like they have free healthcare.
You're right. Why did chicken sandwiches? Because it's not like chicken sandwiches was a new invention.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
Why all of a sudden did it?
that's the thing. Is
Also, you know how Popeyes they had the big trend going.
Yeah, for like it was gnarly.
Yeah, so did no one question the fact that up till that point they never had chicken sandwiches?
That's a good point.
Because they
No,
had
that's a good point. Yeah,
something of that type of like deal.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let my dog out, but you'll continue. I'm still here. Popeyes. I still haven't had it yet.
Damn, it's
Damn.
2020. Just you know. Well, to be honest, it's not anything special. It's just your. I'm gonna say this, and I hope I don't get canceled. Chick-fil-A better.
I actually agree with that. Chick-fil-A, I believe, is the better sandwich.
I saw Matt Stoney's like chicken sandwich tier list, and he had Chick-fil-A and Popeyes like together. Next to I think Burger King was also in that tier.
They had a new chicken sandwich too. I forgot about that.
What makes
Yes.
Popeyes good is that the Cajun, like that Cajun seasoning they have. That's what, because you don't get that on chicken sandwich. So that's why it's like
That Louisiana style of like seasoning, right? Oh, okay.
But beyond that, it's just still a chicken sandwich. So that's why like.
Yeah, I think that probably all did start with Popeyes, the chicken sandwich craze, huh? Because they saw how much a buzz and how much they were making, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, and because of that certain buzz too, it makes like other places want in essentially. So they basically make a derivative or like fucking copycat of whatever's new. So
Yo, so I'm glad we're on this topic. So do you think a trend like that happened because of social media? Like if we didn't have social media, would people be just as crazy?
well, I mean, me personally, I just feel like social media is good at like pressuring people to do like a lot of things or pressuring companies to do a lot of things because like if it wasn't for the Popeyes chicken sandwich, I personally think there wouldn't be like McDonald's, Burger King, or KFC releasing brand new, even Jollibee, like making brand new versions of like their own chicken sandwiches.
Mhm.
That's a good question because like a craze, because like I mean I listened to some podcasts where they're like a lot older than us, and they would talk about how like the Star Wars craze back in like the 70s or 80s, whenever the original Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering like how did people like how did that happen? Like because that's before like the internet or social media at all.
Yeah, so for sure that was strictly just word of mouth and people just
Yeah.
Or like how do you like if you guys ever had like a Game Boy or like a anything like that, or you ever had like a GameCube when you had to stuck in the controller?
Yeah.
And if it didn't work, what would you guys do? Like if it didn't work, you pull it out and what'd you do?
Blow on it.
Exactly. How'd you learn about that?
By other people, word of mouth.
Yeah, I don't see that's fucking crazy.
My brother did it, so I just copied him.
Yeah, but how'd your older brother get it from by his friend? Yeah, it's crazy how those small things. So I don't. I mean, obviously, it's not relative to like
No,
social
you know
media.
that is actually because see, you're right. Things can spread like fast.
Yeah. So you're telling me word of mouth is the original social media?
Yeah, I think so. I think we solved it. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Peace.
Guess for watching. No, was speaking on social media. Something that I was reading this interesting article about is it Garland? It's the actress from the 30s. She was in The Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
It gave me a pretty good a prediction. So she's just the most memorable part, but a lot of women from that time in Hollywood, you can make a case that like because you know how during that time like things were more like man based. Women didn't have women weren't looked at as like equals compared to today. So basically, Hollywood that time's a cutthroat. Like if you
Oh yeah.
if they don't look pretty, if there's like a part of them that's ugly, they're already like chopped. So what was interesting about the article was it talked about basically when she got old, a lot of women actresses when they get old in Hollywood, they lose like kind of like it's kind of like a broad word, but like their identity. Like producers don't be calling them no more. They don't get the same opportunities just when they get old.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stop you because that just reminded me of like is Wizard of is of Wiz is Wizard is Wizard of Oz is Wizard Wizard of Oz Disney?
Wait,
No,
is it? I actually don't know.
things like it's its own studio at the time. It's from the 30s.
Oh, because I was just thinking because I remember we would
It is fairy tale like, so you can make it. I can see why you'd make the.
I'm fumbling my words, but the point is because you would always talk about the Peter Pan, the original actor, like how like when he got older, they didn't give him no job, like the Disney effect or some shit.
Yes, that's another example of how cutthroat like that. Some people call it like dark Hollywood. But what I want to tie it to today's time is because I mentioned this a lot on the podcast. Remember, I had a senior project about AR and how you see how people today's reality is being shifted.
AR-15s, yeah, yeah, I use that gun.
Going back to my point, basically those people, those Hollywood actors, when they get old and like their opportunities change, they take like a big time, like they get depressed. It's like they lost their identity when they get old.
Hmm.
Like what's her name? Marilyn Monroe. She was like taking a bunch of the pills that keep her skinny because she wanted to keep her like her sexy frame.
Oh, you're talking about old, like the 19. Okay, you're not talking about today, right? Or you just.
No, I'm gonna tie it into today.
Oh, okay.
But the article was specifying on it. So basically, my point is like a lot of these actors, actresses, when they get old, they kind of like lose their identity, and it turns into a depression. So in today's time, especially with Instagram, you see a lot of these people like they post a lot of nice pictures, they get a lot of likes, which is nothing wrong. But for those who identify like they really what's that word? Like they base their sense of self based on the likes. When they get old and the same type of likes aren't there, is that like the same type of dark Hollywood syndrome?
Ah,
That's my prediction. Because some people didn't grow up with social media. We're our age group and the kids younger than us are the ones growing with it from the start. So from a get-go, you're at a very young age, there's these kids who our likes are everything. Like if they don't get enough likes or if someone unfollows them, they take it personal.
it's like a history repeats itself.
Which in theory, if you look at the bigger spectrum of things, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a part of today's life. But if people who are very like their identity is based on social media or this type of gratification, when they lose that gratification, are we gonna see the worst midlife crisis for that age?
I mean, people have midlife crisis earlier than midlife. Like they have them in their 20s or college, and
Yeah.
they're happening a lot earlier than like some people have it in high school. Like they don't even know what the hell they want to do. I think so. I think the way to prevent it is you just shut off Facebook, you shut off Instagram, like you delete it, like say, Mark, you can take him out the back like old Yeller, put 2 behind his ear, and then say goodbye, dog, and then
That's the thing with especially this generation. I don't think they can just turn it off like that.
Nah.
Yeah, I think if anything, it's impossible. You're gonna there's people who will always be addicted to gratification, which, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just what it like. It is what it is. Like that exist. This issue exists in this world, and I just want to, just talk about it because that's what I took away from that article.
I mean,
The article was so good, I didn't even catch the name. I even forgot the name of the article.
Yeah, what was the name of what was the author?
I just know
You give credit.
USA.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was something about Dark Holly, because you know how on Snapchat they have it's on social media, but you said they have the articles in the bottom. So there's one about USA Today, and I'm just tapping through it. Then there's one about Dark Hollywood, and for some reason it got my attention. And then it talked about what we were just explaining.
yeah, but social media also gave you a topic to talk about.
That's what's crazy.
Oh.
So also, you think about it, if I never looked at it, would I be thinking like that? So in a way, you can say social media was controlling my thinking.
Yeah, I mean, you thought about this before. Shit, we had ow, geez, what a tackle. I mean, we've thought about this before. It's just that you just got reminded about it.
Yeah, just people being like too attached to it.
Do you know anybody who's too attached to social media? Personally.
Not personally, but just as society, like people be posting shit all the time. Like there's times like I know a lot of stories where someone would post something on Snapchat and someone would be like TFTI or thanks for leaving me out. Like they take it personal.
Oh,
Which you can say there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just funny how that's how the world is. Everybody's sharing their business. Which is just I just want to share that. Some people are too attached to it, some people aren't.
I think you're too attached to it.
Damn.
Ooh.
I'm kidding. I don't think any of us are attached to it. I think we just
Damn.
I don't I think I could see the effects of it. Like I think that is a possibility, but I need to see more. I think I need the years to go by a lot more to see it.
Also, I think what also made me think this way too. I think you gotta give credits to high school, to Olympian. Because remember, I don't know if you remember, Omar, we had that actually I don't even think it's Olympian. I think it was middle school where they have like it's the assembly, but for like cyberbullying, like just talking about it.
I don't remember.
I remember
It was in the it's called NPR.
I missed it purposefully. I'm kidding.
Basically, it's just about they go over what is cyberbullying, what's considered cyberbullying, what's borderline cyberbullying, and they just go into example. They talk about a girl who got bullied and she like killed herself.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I remember Red Ribbon Week.
You mean Narcos?
No.
No, yeah. I forgot what season. One of the seasons, the one about Mexico.
I think that's like I don't know.
Dedicated to.
Yeah, we know him. We went to high school with him.
Yeah.
And middle school.
Zeke.
Yeah, don't say his name. Jesus.
Dang.
He's a cool dude. He's a Chargers fan, so I don't talk to him much.
Yeah. Shout out Zeke Yeager.
But he's a cool dude. I don't. What else happened in that cyberbullying thing? I don't remember. Like,
yeah, basically, yeah. It's just they showed examples like a person's Facebook, and then they're like blackmailing a girl, or everyone's talking shit. It's typical like, social media. That's what's so funny because like nothing's changed. Like that thing is to give you awareness and to change the way we view the social media landscape, but shit, people just keep talking shit.
I would say, oh, go ahead, Ryan.
Oh, I was gonna say because it makes you wonder too, like how it was back then in terms of cyberbullying. Because I know like they didn't have much like applications or like places to post anywhere at. So I'm assuming it might have been like the same for like fucking MySpace back in like, the other generation above us.
Yeah, maybe even before that, it was word of mouth again.
Yeah, word of mouth.
Gossiping.
Yeah,
Gossip. Yeah.
I would say what Dave Chappelle said in the last special. Twitter, and then put everything other social media. Not a real place. It's not.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I also feel like too with social media, it kind of makes like it has people like develop like part of like fake personalities or fake personas, to be honest.
No, exactly. Yeah, they have like a social media like perception or how they want to be perceived. They like people you hear them say all the time, like on Instagram, it's just a human highlight film. Like you just see all the highs of the person. You don't see like the times when they're lazy, the times when they're sad, the times when they're fighting with their parents or a significant other.
Oh no, then I hate the worst when they just put something so vague. That's why I deleted one of the many reasons why I deleted Twitter or like private when people have their private stories or like not like private accounts on Instagram, they just go very vague, like I shouldn't have done that, or like I'm hurt. It's like get the fuck. Just why'd you post it? I'm not gonna ask you fucking any more questions. Get the fuck, and then I unfollow. Like, dude, that's the dumbest thing you could ever do. Just give the most vague. It's like, what's the point of even talking about
That's the
it?
thing. So I feel like it's not even at that point.
It's just attention. It's just
Yeah, it's not about their issue. It's about they just want the attention of people knowing and just having others involved or at least witnessing their business, like their situation.
Jesus
So
fucking
going
Christ.
back to what I originally said, there's nothing wrong with it. It's neither good or bad. It's just it is what it is. But you get to see the consequences, like mentally, what that puts on a person.
That's deep.
Deep.
Then my niece, hopefully she ain't watching this,
Yeah.
but she's pretty. I'd say she's Instagram famous at a very young age. Now I know and my other cousins, they're TikTok famous. They have a lot of. So I'm just curious, like, because you know when you're very young, you're still developing.
Yes.
The fact that you're already in this development stage of you have yourself and you have this online persona.
I mean, that is actually a good thing for like jobs, 'cause that means you know how algorithms work and how to make
Network
stuff
too.
popular, make
Yeah.
networking. So there is a benefit to it. I think, right?
To some extent, I would say.
I guess in that case, you're right in the sense like you've built this online profile for years and years. But then from my niece's point, she got like yeah, she's very young. Like I don't want to say her exact age, but she's below 16. But she already got some thirsty ass dudes like hitting her up, which is nothing wrong. But I'm just saying from a mental capacity point.
That there is something wrong depending on the age. Yeah, there is something wrong depending on the age. Come on now.
Hopefully it's not older dudes, but I just know there's some dudes. Like we talked about it before, like a lot of dudes from her school, a lot of dudes not from her school. And it was just, I don't know what to say. I can't relate, but just at that age, she's going through something like that, which for me, I would find it overwhelming.
That is true.
Yeah, that would be pretty overwhelming. Yeah.
But you know what the young kids say? They're built different. So
Sir, when they do the dance.
Yeah.
Sir.
That's
how did I actually want to ask this question? Is there actually a question that you want us to answer from all your social, or you just want to sort of discuss it?
No, I think that's just that article I read is just something I wanted to just share. Get some what you guys think. But yeah, we spoke about people, like you said, some people are too attached to it. And then some people just don't care.
Well, have you ever been too attached to it yourself?
I think my early days of Snapchat, yeah. Because you followed me when I was making a bunch of Subway skits, or not even skits, Subway like
highlights. Yep.
Yeah, like me and my coworkers just fucking around.
Yes, literally.
At the time, this is something I didn't realize till I was older. So, but every time I post something, I would find myself constantly checking like how many people viewed it. Like, I was very attached to that number.
I see.
Which too, like for me now looking back, I find it like unnecessary. Like what's that number? The higher it goes, what's it gonna do for me? Obviously, I like that people are engaging what I post, but like I said, at the end of the day, does it diminish who I am? No. Life moves on. But just the fact that, like I said, I was monitoring that number, I think I was craving going back to seeing like how high I can get it. When in fact, I missed the point of why I even put that snap in the first place. It was to enjoy that moment at that time. But instead, see, I was enjoying the number, not the moment.
I see.
Yes, sir.
Ryan, have you ever?
Well, you see, I'm streaming sometimes on a certain game where it's like it's competitive after every kill, I always check the dang scoreboard real quick, like the stats of like me and my team. So I'm just like, I'm just curious. I'm just curious how many kills am I at now, or like how many deaths, how many assists am I at now? I do that. I don't know why, but a lot of like streamers, like esports gamers, for some reason they do that. So where they're on a kill streak, for some reason they just spam her. They just spam this fucking button right here just to check how much they killed.
Yeah, the stat sheet.
The stat sheet. They check the stat sheet every fucking. I don't know why. It's a habit I built too. I don't know why.
What? At first I was gonna say I don't think that's, but then of course you're checking it.
I think that's just detailed gaming.
I think, yeah, I think that's just a habit. You just, because I think when I would play, I would sometimes look at how many kills I had just to see, like, okay, fuck, I'm 1 kill away from a kill streak, or like I'm 2. Like, I think that's just normal, Ryan. That's nothing wrong.
Oh, never mind.
If you're doing ass cheeks.
Yeah, if you look at it too, you're like, I'm 5 and 12. Oh my fucking.
Well, I did do that too, even if I'm doing ass. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just a habit. It's just a habit. I don't know why. But going back to answer your question, if I was like really attached about a certain number, to be honest, that one time, actually a couple times.
Wait, is it the Drake when you took a picture with Drake Bell, or?
That too. That was one.
Okay, yeah.
And then the other one was Kelly Oubre.
Wow.
Dude,
because I don't know, those two, for some reason, they're still memes to me. I don't know why.
Is it because Drake Bell's now like a pedophile or something like
yeah,
that?
He got canceled
now. He's straight canceled now.
Wait, what happened? What was his story? I never.
And then Kelly Oubre got traded.
Yeah, Kelly Oubre got traded, and then fucking Drake Bell, he got canceled because he got found, he got spooked, or like people found out about him doing like super shady shit. So
damn, Ryan, what'd you do with these people?
Yeah,
I don't know. Fucking sucks, cause like, oh my god, when the fuck did I meet Tyronn Lue? Oh yeah, I met Tyronn Lue 2017. I think that was like, wait, Dino, was that after the Cavs won, or is that like?
I think they won 2016, didn't they?
Oh wait, it was 2016. I met him. Never mind. Because like I remember meeting him in Vegas in 2016. It was at the fucking, I think the Hyatt, or not the Hyatt. No, it was
Circus. Not
Circus. It was a nicer hotel. I think it was like the Aria. I think that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
I met him there. I also met Luke Walton. I met Brian Shaw.
Dude, they're big, huh?
They're tall as fuck. But then I looked at Tyronn Lue. I was like, oh. So this in my head, I was like, so this is who Allen Iverson crossed over. Oh,
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
This is who.
All right, technically it was 2016. After you took that picture, he lost back to back.
Oh my God, Ryan.
Yeah.
And Luke Walton, for him, his son got then fired by the Lakers. And now he's the coach of the Kings, I think. Yeah. Ryan, Jesus.
Got worse with Luke Walton.
Jesus Christ. Let this be a testament to anyone who sees Ryan Kiba take a picture.
You won 80s NBA.
Well, I don't know about Chris Kaman. That guy was just straight sleeping on the bench.
Yeah, his career was long gone. He was I was just about to come back. Not anymore.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just hope for whoever celebrity I meet next, it's another dank interaction.
Do I like how doesn't Chris Kaman know you on a first name basis?
Yeah, he called me by my first name the second time I saw him. It was like, oh hey Ryan. I'm like, oh hello.
You didn't ask him why he was sleeping on the bench?
No, I should have though, to be honest.
Dude, are you asked him how did it feel to sleep on the NBA bench on the world stage?
That was when he was on the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the This is like the 2013, 2014 season. Back when they were hella injured. Really, really injured.
Yeah, that was an interesting game because like around everybody's injured, and then I think someone fouled out. Someone got more than 6 fouls, but
Yeah.
you can't take them out because they're already down 5 players.
What even though the fucking Lakers still won.
Yeah, dude.
That's the part I find funny as fuck.
It's like the Cavs are ass, dude, at that time.
Even then, they're still ass back
That
then.
was pre-Bron.
You mean post Bron?
Wait, did they have Kyrie during that game?
They did have Kyrie.
Yeah. And they still lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember the Lakers had Gasol, right? Gasol came in were
No, it was Sacre and came in.
even worse. Dude, that's funny. You're right. I do remember watching that game. The Lakers did win. Yeah, the Cavs, they fumbled there. They did bad.
Yeah. Oh man, dude. Good times.
Speaking of the NBA, it's going to be the 75th season.
Oh, did you guys watch the NBA Lane? You didn't watch NBA Lane? Oh, you got to see it. Dude, it's
quite nice.
I was just about to ask your NBA predictions and stuff, but no, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, watch it. It's beautiful.
Well, actually, I was another question I was gonna ask is how would you like try to sell the NBA season since it's sort of repetitive? There's no like parity in them, or rarely there's parity. I mean, you could say the Bucks will win, but when's the next time they'll win?
You just got to go off the narrative. Lakers, baby.
That's what makes
Lakers gonna win a championship not because they're a veteran team, but because it fits the narrative.
that makes it boring. I actually do hate it when they say the NBA is better when the Lakers are, or like the NFL is better when the Patriots are good, or the baseball's better when the Yankees. I'm like, that's just because you have more fans of the team watching it, more eyes. You make money off of it, you fucking chump. It's not because. It's not because. It's not because.
But from a football aspect, you're right. It's not. That goes against everything. Because you're going for a popular team, which is. Yeah, it's exciting when underdogs when they outshine expectations.
Yeah, because you're a Heat team. Was it? Heat fan.
Where he at, fan?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the Heat, dude, the Heat are a good team. You got a lot of good pieces.
The one Lakers game I want to see is like them versus the Bulls.
Oh, the Bulls are a fun team too. They're a run and gun team. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck's the case with Kyrie Irving? Why is he not playing home games again? Is it because he's not vaccinated?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not following the mandate, right?
What the fuck? Fucking flat earther. God damn it.
Wait, so he can play road games but not home games? That's gonna be.
Shouldn't they cut his salary then if that's the case? What the fuck?
Yeah, don't you only get paid by the games when you show up, right? So
yeah.
I remember in the media they asked him.
What did he say?
What did he say?
He said he's just doing he made the right decision to protect his family, and that's all he's doing. That's all he can say.
Man, that guy's fucking stupid.
And then the comments that I read was like more time to search for flat earth since he got more time in his belt.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GG's, dude. It's just straight pain at the Raptors.
I think Andrew Wiggins, his case is pretty funny too. He said he's not gonna get the vaccine
because of religious purposes, right?
Yeah, and then when they said he's not gonna get paid, he got the vaccine. Because that's like 16 million he's leaving, I think, or 4 million.
It is, yeah.
Yes, sir. Money talks, and some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't. The thing is, they need to get their head out. Everyone who's not vaccinated needs to get their head out of their own ass.
I agree. I'm not gonna lie, I agree. I mean, to be honest, it's fucking October. How the fuck are you not vaccinated yet, man?
What do you think about Enes Kanter's comment?
I think he was. What was it? He's like he talked about something about LeBron or some shit.
He said he doesn't like how because LeBron's faced the NBA.
Yeah.
Why isn't he advocating everyone to get a vaccine?
That's a good point.
And then when they asked LeBron James said he respects like the individual decision.
This isn't about the individual. This is about everyone else. It's like this is
Like
affects.
Kyrie. LeBron's not gonna tell Kyrie, "Hey, get a vaccine." If
Or
Kyrie
he should. You didn't see Kevin Durant's comments today?
what did he say?
What would he say?
He said when they asked him about his view, he said it's an individual decision. That's the antithesis of what a pandemic is. You do not have the privilege of just looking at yourself. You have to look at the people next to you. That's how we got to this being the most deadly pandemic. That's his own teammate, right?
That's what KD said. That's actually
What the hell?
on point.
And here's what the GOAT Michael Jordan said on if he's concerned about the COVID protocols. This is from Reddit RNBA, so I'm just reading it off. If he's concerned about the COVID, he's like, not at all. I'm totally in unison with the league. Everybody's been speaking about the vaccinations, and I'm a firm believer in science, and I'm going to stick with it. And that's why he's the greatest of all time.
Hey, religious people don't agree.
They still buy Jordans, though.
Yes, sir.
True.
We had that. You're right. It's gonna be an interesting season just because you know how everyone's saying the NBA is becoming too political. Well, this does not help.
Well, I mean, I don't.
It's unavoidable, like conflict. Like that's what our world's dealing with today.
Well, I think people don't watch just because many people don't have cable. I don't know where to watch it, to be honest. The few games they do show on ABC, like they barely advertise or.
It's always a Laker game versus whoever.
Yeah, or the only times I do watch it are like Christmas, the Christmas games. Those are the only ones that I know. But it's because they don't really show them. They should have they should show them on like a national broadcast, like NBC. Like they should have something like that.
You have it here. It's either I know Thursdays TNT, Wednesday, Friday ESPN.
Yeah, but that's
TNT.
Yeah, that's cable TV. People are going away from that.
YouTube TV.
Don't they have that to show the NBA games?
Yeah, I think so. I always had cable, so I don't know what it's like not having cable.
It's
I mean, you get. I wouldn't know where to search. Is what I'm saying.
That's it. Yeah, so you're in that's my position. I wouldn't know where to. You could watch it a lot streaming, but like that's sort of like really delayed. That's like a whole minute delay. So
yeah,
like that's what makes the NFL like this. I'm watching this on the NFL app.
Yeah,
this is just the app. Yeah, this is on ESPN, but you can watch it through the app. You don't even need a cable subscription.
So you're saying you got the NBA app? You took the pledge.
Can you even watch them on the NBA app?
I don't know. I don't know about the NBA app actually. I don't know.
Oh, what I like it. Yeah, NFL Red Zone. I like that. Like they always show all the game. They switch off games. Whoever's in the end zone.
Yeah, they just cut off all the in between. They just show what they're about to score. That's the greatest.
So I like that. Not saying I don't enjoy watching the game. I just it helps keep up with everything going on.
You don't enjoy watching the game?
Not the game.
Dude, I'll never forget that. What's the game you watched in SCSU library where both teams scored 50?
We saw probably the most. Oh, the field goal's blocked. It's blocked by Baltimore. Oh my God, they have a chance to tie it up now. Okay, we were watching the Rams and Chiefs. I think this was 2018.
Yeah, they're both going touchdowns left and right.
Combined over 100 points. They combined over 100 points.
Is that the most?
That's the most probably. Yeah, I think so.
What the fuck?
That's a pretty fun game to watch. I remember getting in the library. Dude, they scored everything. Every catch they caught everything. Every play was like executed beautifully.
That's if that's the first game you ever wanted to watch, that's probably like the best first game to watch.
It was.
Because I told you, like, this rarely happens. They don't score all the time.
Dude, I'm like, oh, funny. Actually, it's good. It's not like, if it was like that all the time, it wouldn't be as exciting. Like, the excitement was, dude, the whole. I remember, we watched from start to finish, right? It was just that good. Shit. But you know what else has start and finish?
This podcast,
sir.
Bro.
You guys have any last minute messages for our peeps?
Happy midterm season, fellow college kids. Let's do it and tear that ass up.
What?
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the college kids.
I I guess my final message is if you're following the NFL, disassociate yourself, or like if your team loses, just take a break. It's just a game. Don't get too hopped up in the emotions of it.
Yeah, don't take it personal.
Yes, sir. With that
Yeah.
being said, happy episode 69, guys. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Penis.